I drink till I'm drunk, smoke till I'm high, pass along the hill.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night. So you know what that means. Unapologetic 2.0 starring TJ and Dijon with special guest fill-in, Sir Goodwin Live.
Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to 2.0, Unapologetic, of course. We're so glad to have you all, just as always, allowing us into your homes and onto your cellular devices at this time. At this time, I just want to stop and just say TJ is not here and he is under the weather.
Oh.
And we do hope that he feels better in the very near future. But in the meantime and in between time, I have someone who is here with me I've been knowing for over 25 years.
Uh-oh.
He is a fantastic person. He is the brainchild behind this whole unapologetic venture that we are on right now. As I said, he is my good friend and tennis partner, none other than Mr. Sir Goodwin Live.
Sir Goodwin!
Great introduction, not needed. It's your show. I'm here.
You know, it's funny that you're only invited to be a special guest fill-in. I don't want to throw that out there, but
I was told no, then I was told yes. I didn't get a chance to get dressed and get fly like TJ and Deshaun usually are.
They are.
Work with what we can.
That's all you can do.
And we're so glad he's here with his role.
Kiki Jones says about damn time.
Kiki Jones, as always, we thank you so much all the way from the beautiful place of Arizona.
Phoenix, she got her gun out.
We truly appreciate you all the way from Arizona chiming in today. And as we always say, at this time, please press the like button for us, please, okay? And at this time, we say thank you so very much over and over again. You can be on your break at work. You can be in your kitchen doing some kind of cleaning or housework, whatever you're doing, but you're taking the time to say thank you to us, and we so truly appreciate it at this particular time.
What should they do for the show, though?
Well, as always, we always want you to like the show.
Share the show.
Tweet
the show.
Post
the show. But most importantly, love the show.
That's what the world needs.
Come on, man.
The world needs
Come
love.
on.
Come on, Dion.
What the world needs now.
We need you guys to love our show and to share our show. You can always find us on Facebook, Instagram as well, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat. We are all over the place. So we want to get into some birthday shout-outs.
Uh-oh.
We want to get into the person of the week. So we can always get to the man of the hour. We do have a man of the hour who is here tonight, and he is the ladies' man.
Uh-oh.
He is the Loris Chestnut of the Fab Five. He is in the building. 3 of 5 has graced our stage, and we have another wonderful person. It's going to be a fantastic show tonight, I guarantee you. So please do not turn.
Boris Chestnut?
Yeah.
The Fab.
Hey, now, girl, why you playing like that?
Okay, you don't agree?
Not at all.
Okay. But we want to get to some birthday shout-outs.
You know, motherfucker.
We want to get to some birthday shout-outs right after we get to the man of the hour. So, as I've always said, this person really needs no introduction. You can catch him on Friday nights, about 9 o'clock.
Ish.
About 9 o'clock-ish. You can catch him and the rest of the 4 of the Fab Five. Friday night, about 9 o'clock-ish. Just a wonderful person inside and out. He is cooler than the other side of my pillow. He is none other than the great, the magnificent Mr. Michael Murphy. Thank you.
Mike Tyson! Uh-oh. Beer. You so tall we can't even see you. Duck down, bitch. Yo!
Thank you so much. On Wednesday night, you didn't have to be here, but you are here with us tonight. We truly do thank you so much.
We got comments so you get to all these things. You know the people I
We
am.
would love to get to the comments, so you can go ahead and roll them out right now. We are so glad to have you behind the camera. That is Antonio Reed.
I was the person of the week last week.
You were. You and Mr. Willie Wilson.
Yes, me and Willie Wilson, same damn sentence. That's so funny. We got Kiki Jones who coming at me already for no fucking reason. She says, Hooli, I hope that damn Wi-Fi is off. Baby, this a whole different location. Good when it's Xfinity in here, correct? We are the Xfinity home, so don't worry. Yes. We got Mark Williams, the other. If he's Morris Chestnut, who is Mark?
Mark would be,
Wesley Snipes.
Toucan Sam.
Babyface.
Babyface.
This is not the ideas of Unapologetic. It is all the Sean's ideas.
Well, this is 2.0. This is a whole different branch of the Unapologetic Network. We just want to make sure that you feel right at home in this beautiful home that we're in. This is a beautiful home we're in.
Beautiful
Yeah,
ecclesia.
beautiful edifice that we're in right here tonight. And we are so thankful and grateful to be
The
here.
reason I brought Mark up, he said Sean Bone Pudding Pop.
Well,
Mark Williams questions your Morris Chestnut reference to Mike. He put a question mark.
Now to Mark, I'll take Morris Chestnut.
okay, well that's Mark. You know, Mark is a great guy. We're just so glad that he graced our stage and he was very informative. Mark, you did a really good job when you were here. We're hoping that your other counterparts can do the exact same.
Keisha Poindexter says, "Hi, honey bunnies,
Hello,
with
Lakeisha
kisses."
Poindexter,
Keisha
hello.
Poindexter. Wow.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you so much, Lakeisha. You know we love you so much. So, as I said before, we have some birthday shout-outs. And before we get to those birthday shout-outs, where can we find you on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube? Where can we find you?
Okay, so Facebook, you can find me, Michael Murphy. Snapchat, I'm
Is
Michael
that an EA or AE?
AE.
Okay.
AEL space MURPHY.
Okay.
LCC is all or something like that, okay? Go on.
Snapchat, you can find me at MikeTastic7. That's MikeTastic7.
Okay, you give out your.
Fantastic 7. I'm going to write that down.
He give out his Snapchat.
Yes, he did.
Mark didn't give out his
I did not
shit.
give out a Snapchat. I'm going to get our Snapchat just so we can make sure that we're all following
And
along.
then
That's all you-
Instagram, MikeTastic17. MikeTastic17.
Okay, fantastic.
I see you spell my name wrong in my
So we're gonna go right into some birthday shout outs. We just want to make sure that we get everybody with those birthday shout outs. A special shout out to the man behind the camera one more time, Mr. Antonio Reed. You always do a fantastic job.
I'm out here.
And as I said before, we have some birthday shout outs. Happy birthday to Ella, the John Miller. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Hello?
He's probably hot right
He
now.
had a drug cake on Facebook.
He had a what?
A cake with someone
With the
snorting
nose on
drugs.
it?
Yes.
That's his birthday today. So happy birthday to you. No matter what you do, turn up and have a fantastic birthday.
What up,
Tony
Stephanie?
Reynolds, happy birthday to you. Miss Live, Charlene Wire, happy birthday to you. Miss Tremaine Alexander, happy birthday to you. Latrice Fulton, happy birthday to you. Upcoming birthdays tomorrow. I know you guys know this guy, Edward Anderson. Tomorrow is your birthday. Zim Freeman, happy birthday to you. And Thompson Simone, happy birthday to you. And we have one recent birthday that we want to make sure that we highlight. And that is the greater co-host of this show who is not here tonight. He is our entertainment contributor. He is just a fantastic person, a friend of mine. And we just want to say happy belated birthday to the one and only Mr. TJ
Van
He goes by
Turner.
TJ. So happy birthday to all of you all. Please enjoy yourselves. Please be safe. And the weekend will be nice for you guys to turn up and have a good time. But please be safe, most importantly. And so as we go from our birthday shout outs again, happy birthday to everybody. We're going to go straight into our person of the week.
Person of the week.
The person of the week. And so I've been thinking about this person of the week. I actually thought about it. And today I came up with this person. And the person of the week, drum roll please. Thank you so much. Is Mr. Michael Cohen, the disgraced attorney for President Donald Trump.
Oh,
He got up there today and said some wonderful things about him. pun intended. He
Yeah.
said some wonderful things about him, and he really let us know when he opened up. He said that Mr. Trump is a racist, a con man, and a cheat. That's how he opened up his arguments today. And that was the first white man that I ever heard to articulate and speak about Donald Trump in such a way on air. So I was really appreciative of that. So the person of the week is Mr. Cohen. You, Mr. Cohen, you are our person of the week. So we thank you so much for being our person of the week. I don't know if he knows the song.
Thank you, Mr. Cole, for your
Thank
honesty.
you so much. Yes, he was very honest, and we really do appreciate that.
We got comments, and you know it.
And we would love to hear them.
I didn't want to answer it because it may be turmoil in the unapologetic tree. We got Kiki Jones saying, "Where is TJ?"
Well, again, Ms. Kiki Jones, we thank you so much, all the way from Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Mr. TJ Van Turner is under the weather. I don't know if he partied himself out too much on his birthday or what have you, but Mr. Turner, Mr. TJ Van Turner, the greater part of this show as a co-host is not here. However, we do have the great Mr. Sir Goodwin live.
I'm going to try my best
today.
Kiki. I'm going to try my best.
He is here today, and he does a fantastic job with the plethora of shows that he does. So I know that he's going to do a fantastic job on this show tonight.
We got another comment from Mark Williams. He says, "I don't know if it's the camera, Goody, but did you ask Red for the Buzzy Wuzzy chemo cut?" Yeah, it do look a little weird from behind the camera. Wuzzy chemo. Most importantly, chemo. As in cancer. Chemo.
What?
Haircut.
Oh my God.
I think it's number 17 on the chart. It's number 17 on the chart.
You say it like that, that sounds awful, Mark. That was horrible.
And Kiki Jones says he's no damn president. He's just number 45.
He is. He's. I said I'm not going to call him President Trump, but just for the introduction to roll out, he is really an awful man. And he went to the other side of the world just to escape things. We're going to talk about that a little later on. We have a fantastic, jam-packed show for you today. And I want to get straight to it. I want to get straight to a topic that, is something that we have spoken about once before. It was one of our wonderful person here, Mike Tastic's Unapologetics. And I feel bad for him. At the same time, I don't. But I'm going to first always allow my co-host to answer the question. But what do you think so far about this R. Kelly situation?
Uh-oh, we back to R.
Hold
Kelly.
on, let me just get it rolled out for everybody, for the co-host at home. You know that he has, there are 2 other alleged tapes that have surfaced now.
Wow.
That have surfaced. And it is supposed to be himself dealing and interacting with a 14-year-old young lady. On different occasions, he says things like, "Give me that 14-year-old this, give me that 14-year-old that." It was very disturbing when I heard it.
I'm sorry. So it's a total of 3 tapes now?
It is a total of 3 alleged tapes. Let's just make sure we throw the alleged one out. We don't know if these have been doctored up or whatever the case is. So my question to you, co-host and friend, what do you think is going to happen to Mr. R. Kelly in the very near future?
I don't think R. Kelly's going to escape this one. I think R. Kelly is going to be charged and charged heavily. Usually when they catch you the second time around, they usually put in what they should have got you for the first time. For example, O.J. Simpson, when he tried to steal his own memorabilia like a dumbass.
That means he's going to be O.J. That was my comment.
And
You already know.
And he is going to get charged, and rightfully so. My opinion is kind of funny when it comes to R. Kelly, but if they have the evidence, he has to go down.
Okay. Also, he had a 47-year-old woman bail him out of jail on $100,000. He went to McDonald's,
Rock and roll McDonald's.
and then he went to a cigar shop after he left there, and then he went on his way to the Trump Tower. Always.
Well, what I heard was he couldn't afford to bail himself out. They say he's worth like maybe more than 150 million, but he didn't have $100,000 to bail himself out of jail.
I don't believe that. I think that he did that strategically because he knew somebody would do it.
I don't think so.
I think that it was strategic on his part as well. I'm talking about all the way down to the McDonald's.
Feel
I
free
think
to
he's
ask
trying to
Mike
make it seem
questions
as if
on his
he
live.
has no
He's
money.
gonna be able to.
My
But if you
small
got some
opinion on
questions
this
for
is
Mike,
that
please
he
write
is
them
going
here.
to be OJ.
Yeah.
That's what I call him. They didn't get you for the first time around. However, as he just said, that OJ was caught taking his own memorabilia back, and they got him for that. So they let you go the first time, but you continue on the same path of foolishness. And so now I believe that he is going to be OJ Simpson. They're going to get you on the second
Well,
part.
this morning I was listening to the radio about the story. When his brother got on the media and said that God gave him one chance, and he went back and did the same thing again. And they were kind of like chimed in on it, like the Lord always gives you one chance, but then once you mess that up, He gonna really come at you. And I guess that's what's happening right now.
So let me ask you this, as you're playing some really good music, by the way. I do like his music still, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna ask you, my answer to the question is already yes. Are you gonna still play R. Kelly's music?
I would never stop playing R. Kelly.
Will
You can try.
Will you stop playing R. Kelly's music?
I will not stop playing R. Kelly.
He does have a lot of hits. But yeah, so that's your opinion on it. So what do you think is gonna happen to him?
I think he's going down. Like he had his first opportunity, he got away with it. The tape was fuzzy. Remember that tape about the young
I've
girl?
never watched it.
Well, I've seen it.
Okay.
It was fuzzy and it was distorted or whatever. And now they have a new tape, which means he probably did all this in the same time period, but another tape has gotten released. So this is his second trip.
So there's two that's been released. There's two
So I know
tapes that's been
I know
released.
it's probably a whole lot of them.
You think so? It's a
I
series.
know it's a bunch of them. He got a problem.
He does. Have a problem.
He
I
has-
agree with that.
He has to record it and go back and look at it later. That's sickness.
We got the comments, y'all know once y'all say R. Kelly, you gonna bring the people out.
Please.
But let's let it segue. Because for those who say they're not gonna play this music, you're fucking playing yourself.
I told you I am. I told you I'm not gonna. My answer is yes.
Okay.
I love his music. I do separate the artist from the person. I can do that.
Capricorn. We got Kiera Wyatt saying, hey guys.
Hello, Kiara.
My cousin.
Yes, ma'am. I can't believe she's a good one. She also says, I agree. That nigga got hits. On over to here. We got Kiki Jones back in the comments. She said, to be honest, I love all his music, but he is sick. And he's definitely going to jail this time. I just pray he don't commit suicide.
And that is a good point. Let me just say, because I want to make sure, to your point, the brother has come out and been doing a lot of talking against R. Kelly.
Well, then she's definitely in the comments for that.
The brother has been said. The brother says once he goes down, because he says that that R. Kelly should go down, and once he goes down, please put him on suicide watch because they believe that he will kill himself.
Now
That's
the
what the brother has
this
said.
is his blood brother who
Yes,
was
yes.
previously locked up.
Yes.
I don't care what you did. If you're my brother, I'm not gonna do what he's doing.
I agree.
I'm gonna pull you to the side and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I might not agree with what you're doing, but I wouldn't do what he's doing. With
Going to the media and just making a spectacle of him.
Just
And
airing his brother
saying,
out.
yeah, he's just really
They
saying
can't help
really
themselves.
that
You know, once you want that spotlight on you, you better take it with it. Exactly.
You know, a couple
opportunities.
opportunities. We sure do.
Kiki Jones says his brother also say he's not fit for jail, as you guys said. Sonia Grigsby says hello, guys.
Hello, Sonia Grigsby. Thank you so much for saying hello.
Sonya.
Mark Williams said he had to pay off his child support first before he posted bail.
You think that's it?
I think that's what Mark is insinuating.
Wrong. He has to pay his child support by a certain date
March
or he's
6th.
going back to jail.
Yes.
All he had to pay was the 10%.
Right.
Rent is a motherfucker. Javen Jacob Smith said,
Hello, Javen.
what's good, family?
Well, thank you,
Javen,
Mr. Smith.
what's
Thank
up?
you so much. Do you have one? Okay, so history has been made as of today, or last night rather. History was made with 2 African American women. One of those women will be the mayor of Chicago.
2 studs.
Hey,
Will be
What?
the mayor of
Tony Bradbury was
Chicago.
not a stud.
If she not, she should
And
be.
let me just finish the rollout. We
Go
have
ahead.
2 people, and we have Miss Lori Lightfoot, who is a woman who has already said that she represents with the LGBTQ community.
Boop, boop, boop.
And then you have Miss Toni Preckwinkle, who is an established politician who's been around for, I think, 30 to 35, 40 years. So you have
Clean
between
sugar.
the 2.
I love what they call clean sugar.
Miss Sugar Tax. The Sugar Tax.
Oh,
lady.
yes,
Sugar
yes,
Tax.
yes.
And there's a show on the OWN network
Yeah.
called Clean Sugar, so that's why they gave her that nickname.
So let me ask you this, Murphy, Mr. Murphy. Who do you think will be our first black female mayor?
Big Dyke Preckwinkle.
The big dice.
She's not a dyke.
You can't tell me anything. That lady is gay.
She would have had a husband.
Yeah.
She's in the closet. She a big butch. She got a big butch woman somewhere hiding. I'm telling y'all now.
Mike, explain
You
that
know, I'm
shit.
talking about Toni
She was like a size
Toni Preckwinkle
13,
has
bro.
she was married to a Jewish man.
That is a
That make it even more suspect.
Why is this suspect?
I'm
that
just
is a
saying.
man in Cali Milo.
She buy lotion.
She was a size
Isn't that
13.
for when you get the
Yeah, the chicken
The
pot.
chicken pot. What happened to chicken pot?
God got rid of that.
Everybody got it.
No, they gave it to us. That's what they
Right.
did.
They shot your head.
They say, here, you take this chicken pot.
You can't get it twice, so
So you said that she is in that kind of lotion?
she is gay. I'm gonna put that out. I think she's gay.
Okay, but you think that she's gonna be our first mayor?
Yeah, she gonna
First
beat
female mayor?
She gonna beat the hell out of what? Lori Lightfoot?
Yeah, Lord, that's our first female African American mayor. Because we already had one before,
Yeah.
female, but she would
Jane
be our
Brown
first.
interchange.
That's right. But she would be our first African American female mayor.
She gonna slap little Lori around.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because you know there was a black base that really went to Willie Wilson, and that's where he got his 11% from.
Uh-huh.
So he is going to be endorsing one of the 2, and I believe, knowing the roots of Willie Wilson, he's going to be going with Toni Preckwinkle because he doesn't like no lesbians and gays. He's real about it.
I agree.
He doesn't go that way.
Let's get to some of these comments because they love that we are calling them studs.
Well, I'm not calling.
Let's wrap up the R. Kelly. Before I get to the mayoral candidates, we got Kiki Jones wrapping up R. Kelly saying, "Well, y'all gotta understand, R. Kelly said fuck his family once he became famous." She said, "So his family really ain't fucking with him." We got Kiara Brown on here saying,
Kiara.
"Cousin." I think that's the good one.
Kiara Brown,
Yes.
Kiara Wyatt is in Tennessee. Thank you,
Oh,
cousins,
Tennessee.
for all the love
That
that
is
you
so
are
nice.
showing and supporting. Thank you.
Kiara Wyatt says, I think that brother that's locked up is the one that was molesting R. Kelly and the other brother. It just makes sense to me from watching the Lifetime series. On to the mayoral candidates. Mark Williams says, laugh my ass off at Hooley for saying studs. Kiki Jones says, big ups to the women in charge.
Yeah.
She says, fuck Tony. That bitch went up on the sugar taxes before.
Yes,
I
she
agree.
did.
Kiki Jones says the next mayor is going to be Lightfoot. Mark Williams says, can y'all give y'all comments on Willie Wilson? And last but not least, Kiara Wyatt, straight to you, Mike. Laughing my ass off, not the big butch. So she caught that. Back to the show.
We are so sad that Willie Wilson did not get a chance to serve as mayor. On my end, I think that he really would have did a great job. He wanted to bring the contracts that the white businesses and white construction business have. He wanted to bring it back to the west and south side of Chicago. That was his plan to try to end the violence that goes on in Chicago, because he said that if you want to get rid of the violence, you must put the people to work. Okay, so that made sense. So he wanted to do that. You know, Toni Preckwinkle is the president of Cook County, and she has not let one person out without paying.
Let's
This
go.
man actually goes in with his own money and pays to get people out of jail. Okay, he pays for
But
his
that's
own
all that may
campaign
not be a
himself.
good thing, though.
Well, I think so. Well, if you have like $100 bond and $500 bond, and you don't have enough to get yourself out, he'll pay to get you.
Why?
Will he pay my fucking light bill?
Don't think so.
Okay.
That's why we have Lockheed for.
Tell me something. Tell me something.
Why didn't you pay for R. Kelly?
Why did he pay for it? Well, that's $100,000, and I don't think that he really respects.
Willie got it.
I'm not saying he doesn't
He
have it,
definitely, yeah.
but he said the smaller bonds. But that's Willie Wilson. We love you, Billy. We hope that you try to run for something else because you are a really great guy. Comments?
Antonio Reed says, while you're doing all this lip service with Willie, did you vote for him?
I did.
Or are you just
I
talking?
did. I voted
Okay.
in my area, which is on the west side of Chicago, where my mail goes to.
Let's
So
go.
I did vote for Mr. Walter Burnett Jr.
Oh, we expected that.
And I did vote for Willie Wilson for mayor.
Let's
I
go.
do-
I
do
also
like-
voted for Willie.
Yeah, I like
Okay,
Willie.
we're going to do the whole panel. Good one, care to share?
Elementary.
Yeah.
What did you
voted
go
for
for?
Willie?
Yeah, I voted for Willie, too.
And I'm going to close it out. My black ass voted for Willie because he wanted to take down the speeding cameras.
That's right.
That's all I wanted.
He wanted to.
I checked who wanted to take these cameras down, and Willie said, I want them down.
Okay.
So he got my vote.
Well, well, as I said, we have Mr. Murphy who said Tony Prewinkle. You said who?
I'm going to go with Tony for the same reason that you all are. I think that Tony's going to get majority of Willie's votes. I think that she's going to get, there was a guy named Ford. He was a black guy named
Yes,
Ford.
yes,
And
LaShawn Ford.
Amaya, whatever her
Yes,
name
yes.
is. She got a nice, about 6 or 7% of votes too. So I think that most of those people are probably going to go towards Tony Prewinkle. Lightfoot got the north side. I sent you all the things. She got the downtown north side. That's with the LGBTQ community. The rest of the people, I don't think they're gonna mess with her like that. I think they're gonna go Tony Prewinkle.
Okay. I do agree. I am actually a fan of Lori. I would like for Lori to win because, you know, the sugar tax, she really got on the president before her about that sugar tax because he came in and went in with the sugar tax. And she was like, oh no, that sugar tax is so horrible. And then she went and did the exact same thing.
Won't forgive her.
You know, so I really hope that Lori does win, but because of her being an openly gay woman, I do think there's going to be a lot of backlash for that, and I do believe that the churches, and that's what the both of them did not get was those churches. They really went to Willie, but you know that 10%. As I said, I do believe that 10-11% is going to be going to Tony Prewinkle because, you know, she is supposedly not gay.
So do you think the minorities are gonna forget about the sugar tax because it was an uproar when she implemented it? So if it comes down to the openly gay woman or the sugar tax lady, I'm thinking that black people and the minorities are gonna say, well, fuck that sugar tax lady. I'm fucking with the gay lady. That's just what I'm thinking.
I don't think they're gonna go with her just because of her orientation of what she likes in bed. I really believe that's gonna be a problem with a lot of people.
I disagree if I can. I don't think that, I think that this day and age that who you sleeping with is not that big of a deal because at the end of the day, she did get more votes than she got more votes than everyone. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. But I do think that with sugar tax, as you can see, and the bags, I think that that's not that big of a deal. It's only a couple of cents. People got their taxes now, so they're not really caring about the sugar tax on the bag.
So let me just say, so you're saying that the Baptists, these Kojic, these Presbyterian, these black people on the south and west side of Chicago who are Bible thumpers do not care that this woman is a lesbian.
No, I do. And
that 11% is going to be the swing on which way it goes. So you're telling me that that's not going to be a problem?
No, I think that Willie Wilson's voters are going to go with Tony, but partly because of that reason, and because I think that Lightfoot already got her voters, and the rest of the city It's
Well, she
probably.
means much more.
I know that's the rest of the season's going to go towards Preckwinkle, but I don't really think that it's because of her being.
Oh, I totally.
I think that Tony Preckwinkle has been a household name.
Yeah.
People go off popularity
Mhm.
and they go off a name versus, somebody being gay or whatever. It's an issue, but I don't think that that's the issue. It would be in this case. I mean, the fact that the white people have to vote for 2 black women is going to be, they probably won't even show up to
They
the
gonna
vote.
be tossing and turning in their sleep.
One election.
I agree with good when the popularity vote go in. And Tony Prewinkle is a household name. I'm gonna be honest with you. Before 2 weeks ago, I never heard of Littlefoot. So
Littlefoot. I like
see what I'm saying?
Littlefoot.
Littlefoot.
That's
like,
Game of
I
Thrones.
thought she was white. But they
Exactly.
like Lori Lightfoot. I
I
thought
like
that's a
her
white
name.
lady.
I like her name.
So yeah, they gon' vote for the name they know. That's a slogan. Vote for the name you know. Prewinkle.
Bam.
Yeah,
Mark-
it's so sad.
Mark
Regardless
Williams
of the tax.
says, keep in mind, 2/3 of the city didn't get out and vote. Majority of the people under the age of 55. Tony Finn says, TJ with the no call, no show.
Who was that?
That's Tony Finn.
Thank you, Tony Finn. That was, I just found out about an hour ago and I had to scramble. But when you are a constant professional, like myself, you will be able to do those kind of things on the fly.
The show goes on.
TJ is not a no-show. He did call in sick today. He's ill, and we'll keep him in our prayers. And I'm pretty sure he'll be back next Wednesday, strong and at
We pray.
100%.
We pray. We pray.
I kind of wanted to chop up the entertainment world with TJ.
Yeah, I thought that would have been so much fun.
Well, I know a lot about it too.
Oh, well,
Okay, well, the Oscars just came this past Sunday, and was it a good day for us African American people? Spike Lee, who had been nominated several times. Is everything okay?
Go ahead. Say what you're gonna say, brother.
Spike Lee, who had been nominated several times, won his first Oscar. And Samuel Jackson and a lot of the other gentlemen who had won Oscars previously were there to congratulate
Well,
him.
Samuel never got an Oscar. He's Oscar-less.
Okay, well, there was some other people that won.
And I want to chime in. I was laughing because of Spike Lee's outfit.
That purple
Well,
hair.
you know that
He
he
looks ridiculous.
Well, he looked like a little Martian, but go on.
Yeah. Regina King won
Yes,
for
yes.
Best Supporting Actress,
Yes.
Beale Street movie.
Yes, yes.
It was for Beale Street?
Yes, it was.
I thought it was for the Boondocks.
If the Boom,
No,
if Beale Street,
I'm a fan of the Boondocks, by the way.
if Beale Street could talk, and Spike Lee was for Black Klansman, which I haven't seen either movie. I will be trying to see it. I'm not a movie person, so you really do need TJ for this section, but we have to get to it. Brenda from 227
Come
got that
on
Oscar,
now.
and she has an Emmy, and she has a Golden Globe as well. So hopefully Brenda gets over to the Tonys and get her
Broadway.
Tony
Get
Award.
on Broadway, and I think that will complete the EGOT.
Yeah. Right. And it'd be hard for her to get a Grammy. So that was that. And
No place
Jennifer
like home.
Hudson, a lot of people were dressed very nice this time around. It wasn't anything outrageous.
Yeah, it was very
too
classy.
much.
It was classy.
Jennifer Hudson had her feet out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was an atrocity.
Yeah.
Really hurt. Chicago is just taking hit after hit after hit. And
That was a hit.
Jennifer Hudson, and I like Jennifer, I do, and I know her cousin and all that. So if you watch it, Cheryl, I'm not trying to hurt the family, but goddamn, that was just awful.
Yeah.
Make sure the train goes below
Yes.
the feet. I
Yes,
mean,
I agree.
wow.
Because the first thing I thought of was, where is Shanae with that damn thing? You gotta go to work. You gotta go to work. She was that looked a mess. It looked like claws.
So you said it was Hamilton?
Oh my God. Did you see the picture?
I did not see
Oh
the
my
picture.
God.
I
You
sent
would
it
be
to you.
dead.
It's
It was
great.
horrible.
It's bad.
It was like this, and her feet looked like this, and then they had little bumps on them.
Pus marks.
Yeah, it was just pus. It was really bad. It was
it
really
was
bad.
awful.
She
Mark-
was trying to hide her, but It wasn't no hat.
No, you can't. All them cameras.
Okay.
I love LA. The way they we were there,
Yes,
but
we
the
were.
way they transformed that street, you wouldn't believe that that's actually, I think it's Hollywood Boulevard,
Yeah.
that they transformed to make it look like that. Oh, it's just awesome. I
That
love
is
LA.
beautiful.
But you know what they say about women with ugly feet.
Uh-oh. Let me cut the music off.
It's already off.
Well, we need to cut it off again. Yes, we do.
Okay, hold on.
They gonna learn to cook their ass off. Like all women who can cook have ugly ass feet.
Uh-huh.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
just, it's just a fit. Like when they in the kitchen, them mamas in the kitchen feet be fucked up.
Mama in the kitchen cooking, show it back, Ricky.
Hey!
So she got a bright future ahead of her in the kitchen.
Mark Williams says, Sean Bone Pudding Pop.
Well, again,
You looking sharp. Can you stand up and show the people your ensemble? That's from Mark Williams.
It's like Tommy Hilfiger. That's Tommy
it's
Hilfiger.
just a
Stand-
sweater and a very thing.
He said, can you stand up?
Well, usually
Let's
I
show
ask you to stand up, but it's just a
Heisman. It's a Heisman.
It's nothing big.
He's-
Just a pair of jeans and a sweater for our people here on Unapologetic 2.0. Remember, you can catch these two guys and yourself behind the camera Friday night, 9-ish. They own that slot. Please make sure that you are watching them. They kick up a new season, right? It's a new
Yeah.
Season 2.
It's a new season.
Episode 1, we got a great show too.
Yeah, so that's Unapologetic. Remember, you can catch them on Facebook,
What's the
Instagram,
topic? What's the
Twitter,
topic?
YouTube. Before that, Snapchat. Don't forget, we have Circle with Live, Unapologetic Sports. We have 2.0 that you're on right now. And don't forget the Fab Five on Friday nights. I mean,
And don't forget
Great
to
show.
tune in Friday.
Missy, you better
Discuss
ask Mike a question. when
Old
you're here.
school versus new school women.
Yo,
Real
yo.
hot
that's going
topic.
to be a good one. That's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Before y'all leave the Grammys, Mark says, what about the dude who wore the tux dress?
The Chad Boseman.
I'm gonna leave that to you.
No, the other dude.
Billy Porter, I was going to get to that. Before I go there, Mark, thank you for bringing that up.
Who's really good with it?
Lady Gaga, I did invite Mark instead of myself first, but he's under the weather too. Mark, you get well
Y'all
too.
some sick
We'll
niggas.
see you the following Friday.
Everybody
get
had a
well.
day off but me.
Yeah, he's ill. He's ill.
He not coming from?
He's ill. So he's gonna be okay.
He didn't call me.
Mark, we need you back.
Yeah, he'll be back the following Friday.
Stop
Mark, get
taking
well.
trips.
On the real.
Yeah.
He said, keep me in your prayers.
He caught that bug.
Yeah,
No.
but
You
Lady
know.
Gaga, shout out to Lady Gaga. I really like Lady Gaga. But Billy Porter was in a dress on the red carpet. I'm gonna pull it up quickly. This actually will be a topic on our show eventually. He was in a tuxedo at the top, and can they see that?
No, you got to get a little bit closer. Come on up and
A
pan.
tuxedo at the top.
Drop,
with a
drop,
long
drop.
train.
Bam. Drop
at
over
the-
here. Come up top. Bam. Got
He looks like a member from Shalimar.
At Angel Deals, which Antonio Whiteside SC talked on her page today, and
Oh,
she
you
wasn't
co-
very happy.
that. She erased
And,
my comment.
She said that this post does not demean black men at all or emasculate them. It's the black man's inability to protect black women. And what I say about this is, who cares if you're gay?
On the real.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
But when you have to raise sons, especially the youth, let them choose when they get to the right time. I think that you are kind of promoting wearing women's clothes and subjecting them to things that could be a problem, especially at school, like with bullying and things like that. And you're not supposed to give a child too much knowledge too early and experience. So courageous, if you want to call it courageous, fine. I just think it's over the top. I think it's him needing attention, and a nice tuxedo like most men do is fine.
So, what's his name?
Billy Porter.
Is he openly gay?
I don't know.
Because I asked that because the statement you just made, but then like today rappers dress like that and they claim they're not gay, so I need to hear if he's claiming gay or not. To wear something.
He has to be.
Somebody is calling out Goodwin. Tony Finn says, Goodwin, you being apologetic with your answers right now. I need you to keep it real.
I'm being very unapologetic. That's the name of the show. As you see the banner, and this is Unapologetic 2.0 with TJ and the show.
TJ and the show.
But I'm not being apologetic. I feel that I'm not a fan of it. You know, if that's what you want to hear, I think that it's too much. But you know, he can do what he wants, and that's the difference in life. You do what you want.
Tony Finn also says, Goodwin, can you please close the show in prayer? He's giving you that.
We'll see about that. I have some comments myself.
And last but not least, live from Mike's phone, we got Missy Williams. Missy! Everybody knows Missy.
Yes.
You know Missy from the rooftop.
Yes, hello, Missy.
She said, what's the topic tonight, fellas? She also says, fuck that. How about R. Kelly? Free him or let him burn. I let her know, watch the beginning of the show in regards to R. Kelly. And we're going to keep the show moving. We got a lot of eyes watching. Keep going, fellas.
That is fantastic. And as I always say, thank you guys so much. Go on.
Mark is back with the entertainment scoop. He says Porter is dating a white man. So yes, he is gay.
As I said before, Mark, you are really great. You're really sharp, and I'm really thankful.
When does he have time? When does he have time to do this?
I don't know. He just got it like that. He's really good when it comes down to
He be
entertainment.
driving that bus with that phone in his hand.
Well, if he does
No,
that,
he
that is
doesn't.
against the
No,
law.
he doesn't.
Let's not say that on air.
We got Chris Brown in the comments for
Chris
good
Brown?
one. Yes, he
The
says.
dancer?
No, we got the other
Chris.
Chris Brown from Lincoln Park.
Okay.
He says,
Minnesota.
yes, he says, Goodwin, you look like a clown, and I ha-ha'd it for you.
But the way you say it,
I read every comment. I read every.
that was a little bit of a punch behind it. But go on.
I didn't make it up. And Mark is here for you, Deshaun.
What
He
happened?
says, thanks, Sean.
Oh.
Stand up and take a bow, please. Please.
Woo, I will do it just because you asked.
Mark asked, you gotta do.
Mark, this is the second time you asked me to get out my seat. Thank you so much, okay? That's enough, all right?
Back to the show.
Okay, so there is another Robert that is in trouble. But you're not hearing a lot about this Robert. This gentleman goes by the name of Robert Kraft, who was caught in a prostitution ring in Jupiter, Florida. This is the second time that this has happened, and no one is saying anything about Robert getting in any trouble, about Robert facing any charges or anything like that. Also, it wasn't just a prostitution ring, he was also a part of sex trafficking, which is a class 1, which will get you a lot of time here in Chicago. So my question to you all is we do have Robert Kelly that's in trouble, but do you think that the owner of the New England Patriots will get in any trouble for being in Jupiter, Florida, asking for sexual favors from the women behind closed doors on more than one occasion and has been caught on camera doing these things? Do you think that he will get in any
I'm
trouble?
gonna cut you right off. See, R. Kelly and Robert, these two different types of money. This man's
Well, it's two different types of skin types.
that too.
Now that's the root right there.
He's in another echelon class. No backlash, nothing will happen to him. He's gonna pay and it's gonna go away. I don't think he's gonna see any jail time for this. Maybe a slap on the wrist.
I agree with Michael Murphy.
Because we do know this is a prostitution ring. We do know that this is sex trafficking. We do know that these things are going on and he has been part of. He has been caught with the money laundering part of it. And again, it is all on video and camera. You all think that he will face no charges whatsoever.
He may, well, I don't know, like if he does go to trial, if he won't get any jail time, he might pay a fine and that'll be it.
Yeah, he'll get, I think right now the charges are only misdemeanor charges. I don't think they're felony charges yet. He'll pay a fine. He'll get fined by the NFL. Maybe suspended a few games, no jail time.
Who?
Robert Kraft.
From
Yeah.
Kraft.
From what?
Well, where he'll have to stay away from the team
Oh,
for maybe 6 games or something like that. But he only hit big. He doesn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
that's
But they also said that Robert Kelly might be involved in the sex trafficking
That's
as well. Sex trafficking and human trafficking is very big.
prevalent.
And it doesn't get a lot of press, and they're really taking our young black girls. So R. Kelly, if he is a part of that, then that I wish that death penalty was in life.
Oh,
God.
That's I don't play with the kids.
Okay.
Don't play with the kids.
Okay. All right. Sir, do you think he's going to get any jail time or any kind of
Kraft or
backlash?
Kelly?
Kraft.
Oh, I said.
I don't really want to make sure we
Oh, yeah, I don't think he's gonna see any jail. He may pay a hefty fine, slap on the wrist, and 2 or 3 years later, it's not even gonna be talked about.
Okay, there you go.
Chris Brown says, I will see y'all Friday. I'm taking over Friday. Kenyatta Kenny says, it's white privilege at its finest.
Thank you, Kenyatta.
Kiki Jones says, he's a billionaire. He could get away with it. She says, what Kraft did is totally opposite of what Kelly did. At least Kraft was paying his whores.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different, but
Yeah. But it still comes down to sex crimes. It still comes down to sex rings. And if they're both in some way related, I think that is very sick. And I do think that R. Kelly, I'm not a proponent of yours. I don't judge or condemn or any of those things. However, if you have been a part of this too, I believe that this time, sir, you will not see the light of day.
Mark Williams is back. He got a thought on everything. He says Robert Kraft stands up for prison reform and hangs around hip hop artists like Meek Mill. So they're making him the face of this thing when it was other known billionaires that were caught.
Mm-hmm. There is a list. There is a list of other billionaires, other millionaires, and other politicians that will be doing some damage control in the very near future.
Kiki Jones says it's not a sex crime. Hell, he was getting his dick wet because his wife won't do it.
Okay.
Kenyatta Kenny, I'm
Do it
going
at her home. Do it at home. Don't do it at the Florida at some spa.
Watch that old wrinkled white woman.
Kenyatta Kenny says Kraft on $1 billion status. R. Kelly couldn't even pay his $100,000 bail.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's very true.
Kiki Jones says, remember Kraft is in his 70s.
That is true. He is very old, but still, doing things for the AFC Championship game.
Bills,
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Blah, blah.
yeah.
Okay.
In Las Vegas is going to get very crowded this year. I think I'm going to have to make a surprise trip out there.
You've been there too.
We talked about Cardi B being there on this show. We talked about Drake being there and Janet Jackson. Chris Brown, if you're still watching, that's good news for you. Janet Jackson is going to be doing a residency in Las Vegas starting in May. I think she's going to do May, June, and August. It's the 30th year anniversary of the Rhythm Nation album.
Oh, wow.
That was 1989. I love that album with Escapade and Miss You Much, Black Cat, Rhythm Nation, Let's Wait a While. I mean, just hit after hit after hit on that album. So this is Do You Mind This a couple of years later. Janet got hits. I've seen her live twice in New Orleans and here. So make it out there for that because that album is a classic. It's legendary.
You already got a teammate. Kenyatta Kitty says, I'm going to Vegas this October. And she say, Kiki Jones says, okay, get it, good one.
Oh yeah. I used Janet Jackson was my first crush.
Oh, really?
My mother would put on the Janet Jackson Nancy and What Have You Done For Me lately videos with Whitney Houston. So Janet and Whitney used to keep me quiet.
Yeah.
And then, Patty LaBelle died and Ross took over as I got a little older.
Kind of weird to go in reverse.
I'm a fan of Janet. Janet old ass bring her crowd on stage and seduce them.
She don't do that stuff no more.
You crazy.
I just went to the concert when she was in New Orleans. She don't do that. She was in a concert battle with her husband.
Not for real?
That they Muslim. So she gotta keep it but she can't be
So
doing all
Janet
this
is
stuff.
now Muslim.
She was Muslim when she was married to the guy. She had to do 5 years, and then she got to millions of dollars after 5 years.
Oh, I would have been Muslim too for 5 years.
But she's already rich. I think like 50 million.
So what?
So she was married for about 5 years and 1 day. Give me that 50 million. I'm out of here. I run back to the States. Her son name was like Wahid Wasad Dubai Elijah Wine, something like that.
Kenyatta Kenny says, good one is a Janet fan I see. And
I
it's
love the women in music, black women in music. I love music, period. But Kenyatta, I want to see you this Saturday, and I'm so excited to see you this Saturday, Kenyatta.
she says it sounds like you still have a crush on Janet. Kiara Wyatt, your cousin, says Janet puts on a great show.
You were sitting right next to me, Kiki.
We got Will Evans watching with Tierra Goodwin joining us.
Okay.
Tiara is here.
Tierra Goodwin
Well,
is
Sierra, I
here.
think you came in right at one of the best parts of the show. If you have nothing else, you know we do have our new segment that is called BCQs. And the BCQ stands for Viewer Choice Questions.
Will Evans says, yo.
So before we get there, we have a few more
Bill, what's up?
of the entertainment part, and then we're going to
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay, well then we're going to go right into our BCQs. Do you mind?
I don't know.
So again,
You were just playing. Do you mind?
okay, well again, the man of the hour is none other than the third of the 5 who have a chance to grace our stage, and that is none other than the wonderful Mr. Michael Murphy. We are so glad that you are with us again, and one more time again, this will not be the last time, but one more time, will you please give us our handles on where we can catch you Monday through Friday.
You can catch me Friday nights on Unapollagetic with the 5-5.
5-5.
And
Remember, I did coin that, by the way.
You did.
Yes,
You 5-5 Fridays. That's what you came up with.
5-5 Fridays.
Bad 5 period.
And we will be discussing old school versus new school women.
Yes.
It's going to be a very
Yes.
nice show.
That is going to be a great show.
And you can catch me on Facebook,
They go back.
Michael Murphy. You can catch me on Snapchat, Mike Tastic #7, and on Instagram, Mike Tastic 17.
Why is it 7 and 17?
Because the name, because the
Be
name.
yelling.
Hey,
Well, 7/17, is that the month and the day?
No, it is.
Okay.
That's what it is. He was trying to make it deep. He's just trying to make it deep. You own it. You
I
own it.
remember, the 7th, the 3rd mark, and the 17th you.
There it is.
It was all about, it was all about me.
24.
Okay, VCQs. I think you're gonna be ready for this. Good.
Let me chime this in real quick. When you put the name in, if it's already taken, you gotta go to the numbers. And what number better than 7 or 17?
What a bitch ass
19.
birthday.
No, those are my birthday numbers.
Okay.
I don't need
They go
those.
back.
Mine is
That's
919.
mine. You can keep that.
Those are great numbers. by the way.
Okay, we got Kenyatta Wise Green on here. That's my little babe. She says, hey, and she was talking to me. Mark Williams, he loves the VCQ portion, so D Sean.
Do you, Bart?
My question is for Sean Bone Pudding Pie.
Wait, hold on. I know it's not the rules. You never got all right.
I
I want you to know, Mark, that the VCQs are not for me. The VCQs are for the person who is sitting
But
in
Mark,
this chair.
He found the loophole.
Mark, they're not limited to me.
That's true.
The VCQs can be for anyone else.
That's true.
true.
That's me.
Well,
But Mark, I'm glad that you're here. I know you're disappointed that there are no Republicans running in the mayor race.
It wasn't gonna make it anyway. We had Ronald. That will never happen
thank goodness.
for years. That won't happen.
But since you
That's how let me read it.
okay, you gonna read it out loud?
I'm finna read it.
Oh, you
right
got
now.
it?
Read it with the same energy I
I
was.
say,
Okay, hold on. Let me prepare.
Sean,
Let me get a pen. Let me get a drink.
go ahead.
Okay. Y'all, they're gonna give me Kiki Jones all the way from Arizona. Please pay attention. They're gonna get it right now.
When you laid your outfit on the bed for tonight's show, did you ball your fist up to your mouth and say, I'm finna kill him?
I'm gonna kill him tonight, boy.
You say you look like Freddie Krueger.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Mark, so much for the question. We're gonna go right into the remember, Mark. Always remember, Mark. And remember, your last show was probably your last show, but always remember too that the VCQs are not for me. The VCQs is for the woman or man of the hour of the show. Okay?
He said, oh shit, I'm finna kill him tonight.
But we hope you feel better too. Drink lots of that. So VCQs. You guys got some
Yes, Kiki Jones says, y'all better leave Deshaun alone. I love him. You got Kenyatta Kenny and Kiara Wyatt crying tears. And Mark, and Goodwin doesn't want me to read this. He says, I didn't say the Freddy Krueger part. So investigate who might have. Who might
I
have.
did say that.
No, Mike did.
Mike said it.
That's what Mike was insinuating.
TJ, we do need you back.
But it does look like a Tommy Hill
Well, we know,
American flag
we know.
type thing. All you listen is 50 white stars.
Oh, that's how Deshaun be.
Let's move on. VCQs, Mark, Mr. Murphy. Mr. Murphy, we'll go to Mr. Murphy here. Are you having fun? Let's just start there. Are you having fun with the Unapologetic brand, the Fab Five, you being a new member, the newest member of the Fab Five? Are you having fun?
That's a very nice question. I'm gonna start by saying, before I became a new member of the 5-5, I was having fun just being behind the camera, what Antonio is doing right now.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
I'm just a guy.
Which I had no problem with, being in the background. As long as I was a part of the entire organization, I was fine with that. But I've been thrust to the front seat, which is
Rust.
I've been thrust.
Yeah,
I don't know
Which
about
is-
all that.
I was thrust.
I agree with that too. So
Which is okay with me, and I feel very comfortable in my role. So I'm having a wonderful time. Actually, Friday, I look forward to the show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what? There was one of my favorite movies, Mr. Reed. And it's for everybody to know here too. I can watch this movie over and over and over. Boomerang. I am a Boomerang fan, and you remind me of the father on Boomerang. Not the clothes wise, but one thing he always did, he coordinated. And one thing you do, you coordinate to a T. If you got on the gray hat, you're going to have on the gray shirt with the gray pants, the gray shoes, you got the gray socks.
I pulled these out.
Oh!
Those are nice.
Nothing special,
Those are very nice. Now, did Jordan actually wear that shoe?
Did he wear every shoe he wears?
Not every shoe. We didn't wear every Jordan.
Any retro shoe he's worn.
Retro. He's wearing. Okay. All right. So both 1 through 15s and 17s and things like that.
He probably didn't wear his actual shoe. But you feel me.
Well, I do understand what you're saying. So you are having fun as one of the Fab Five.
And he always coordinates. He coordinates so much that he's always late.
That's not right. I like when you're.
You know I don't be late.
No, you don't be late. You be right on time.
Right when it's time to press record. Yeah. He needs 30 minutes to prep, so.
Well, we are so glad. So I'm glad that you are having fun. One of the questions that all of the women want to know, all the women want to know the answer to this question. And women, as I said, you guys can go into my, into my Instagram, into my DM, into my, different things that you can get these questions. I did get a couple of questions. And one of the questions that the people want to know, and the females really want to know the answer to is, Mike Murphy, are you single?
Oh!
Are you single?
You saw the beat of sweat, bro?
Yes.
I knew what you was going to ask.
I know, but remember it's VCQ. This segment is called VCQ, Viewer Choice Questions. And remember, always, the people have the right to know. We always have the right to know. So the question is, and you can take your time answering it.
I don't need to take my time.
Okay. Are you single?
Deshaun Jackson. I am available.
What?
Wait a minute. Did you say that a little louder?
I am available. I am currently single. Right
You
now.
are currently single.
Yes, I am. This is probably a shocker to all of you, but I am single.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that messes up a question that I had.
Yeah, I know.
You are single. So again, where can these ladies find you at? They can find you at
No, you know what?
Facebook, Mike Murphy?
Ask me the other question. Let's see what it was.
Well, that's the thing, though. I don't want you knowing
No
the question.
No, I mean, was this have something to do with a relationship?
Yes.
Go ahead and ask.
Okay, so the follow-up question was, are you in love? Because I thought you was in a relationship, but if now you're not in a relationship, you can't really ask if you're in love or not.
I love someone, but I'm not in love.
You love someone, but you're not in love.
Yeah, you understand the difference? You can love someone, but not be in love.
Yeah, but you're single.
Yeah, I'm very single.
Okay, so that means that if a girl wanted to take you on a date, you'd be able to go on a
Women
date.
take men on dates now?
I've been taking on a date recently. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? It's been a long time, but I have definitely been on a date.
But yeah, I'm open to anything. Yeah, I'm single.
Okay, all right,
With
all right.
two S's, single.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When it comes down to unapologetic, you know, again, I didn't get a chance to ask Mark and you back there.
Good thing you didn't.
What you asking me? You grilling in on me. Go ahead.
I'm not really there. I'm actually changing time.
No, it's just the beginning.
Okay.
We
The question is how far do you think the unapologetic 2.0, Fab 5, Sir Goodwin Live, sports, did I miss anything? Fab Friday nights. How far do you think we're going to go?
Sky's the limit, man. I'm real ambitious about what we're doing right now. I'm not looking on your face.
Okay, I think you
I'm speaking from.
I'm no cheating.
Right.
No, you only have questions, right? I'm
Yes.
giving you answers. So
Yes.
how can I look at the?
You can prepare yourself with the question, but that's neither here nor
No,
there. How far do you think
I'm speaking
unapologetic
from
is
the
going to
heart. I mean, I think we go real far. Like if we keep doing what we're doing, somebody gonna see us. All it takes is for somebody to see one video. Like how YouTube sensations or whatever. I think what we're doing right now, we keep this up, eventually somebody gonna see us and we're gonna take off. And I'm gonna ride the wave.
We're riding the wave as far as, do you have any questions for him?
And we do have questions over here.
we
Don't forget
that's
the
thing.
people.
Well, before we get to the people, I want the people to know that this is our new segment. And even if you don't get a chance to get into my inbox and DMs of myself and TJ, you can always comment live. I always say you can always comment live because we love your comments. And as we always say, and as I always say, thank you so much for allowing us into your homes, into your cars, into your kitchens, wherever you are right now. We thank you so much for allowing us onto your devices. And please do not forget to like the show by pressing the like button at this particular time. And also, I will start having a little picture that says, press the like button. We want you to press the like button on the show.
Sir, yes.
It is so funny that I get 10 to 12 people to like the actual video, but then when it comes down to the final picture, I get 30, 40 people. Give me the likes now by pressing like right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mark Williams says, I love Sean. I gotta fuck with him because he makes the show. Kenyatta Kenny says, the Sean has his own style, so do I. Stay in your own
You
lane.
have to.
Kiara Wyatt, in regards to my core name, she says, you got a core name. Put the blue P for pig.
This boy
For
knows how to do
pig.
that. If you don't know how to do nothing else, you know how to coordinate.
Mark Williams says, my
Right.
question is for Mike Fantastic.
Please.
What store are you getting your pocket zipper short sleeve hoodies from? Because I can't find them nowhere. Oh, shit.
Does anyone see me and what he's talking
Oh,
about?
bend down. Let it. Oh.
No.
We've only just begun.
What are you speaking of, Mark?
Hey, man. All I know. Hold on. We got more.
And I don't think Mark will pay that much for a shirt.
Well,
Uh-oh.
Mark does. He
Now,
does
Mark
rival you.
wears,
He rivals
Mark
you.
wears a lot of t-shirts, sir. T-shirts.
Mark says, to follow up my question, does Mike say he's finna kill him when he buys those zipper hoodie short shirts?
Where is this zipper?
You have it in your wardrobe. I've seen it. But we're moving on.
I'm pretty sure it kind of looks like that Kanye West apparel.
Yeah.
What's the name of it?
I am a black man, but I'm white.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure if they saw that price
It's so
tag,
quick.
if they saw the price tag, they wouldn't purchase it.
Okay, boss up.
Oh.
Kiki Jones is taking Mike to task.
Okay.
She said he's lying because he said he's single quietly.
Ooh.
He said it
He
quietly.
did say it quietly.
She said you can see that he's lying. You can see that he's lying.
Kiki, when is your birthday? Tell me when your birthday is.
Kiki, get that birthday up. I'm gonna shout it out. She says, well, y'all are at work with me.
Okay, so that's what I said. We thank you so much for being. You guys allow us into your homes, into your workplaces, into your personal spaces. We thank you so much for that. Really, on this show, we thank you.
Mark Williams says, hell no, in my Sophia voice. I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's color purple.
I've never seen the color purple.
You look like you could have been in it.
So he gonna sit up there with that thinning ass haircut. You and then this one with the buzz haircut. Y'all there giggling.
Oh, he caught me off guard.
Yeah, so he quater in the middle of your shit.
For the record, Hootie doesn't like black cinema.
Yes, I don't have time for it. Kiki, you back, Deshaun?
We could have been in the purple field. It looked like some of those things that hold his jeans.
It's a man sitting up there with a judge robe on.
Like some of the thorns from the cocktails that ripped his jeans. God damn, that man alone. What a guy.
That's all we're talking about the panel. Kiki Jones says so.